Is it working now? No. I refuse to give it a second. Okay, we're actually live. I don't know why the stream key changed, but alright. Hello. We've got a war between Wilhelmina and Pedro II, who you guys met last time. I, without me. I had a plan to get this city, despite the. I was thinking, oh, why didn't we leverage the thing that was in the way of the city? And apparently, you got it anyways. Who owns this city? Who controls production here? Well, I I don't know if finance has anything about this, or if it's only development that had something about that. That is a weird spot for a pikeman. I don't want to. Was it in? I wasn't sure that finance had access to city production. I thought it was just the old development minister that had that. Okay, so this isn't controlled by a state then. All right, what do we want to do? Repair the granary, maybe? I don't think it's the difficulty. I think it's the AI and also the their lack of units. And we also have, units to defend. Well, we will be fine. Okay. That is that everything we needed to do this turn? It appears so. Um, I don't know what his agenda is, but he's happy with us about his agenda. But there was literally no option there. It was just closing it. That's an option. If the Minister of Foreign Affairs doesn't sign off, you cannot leave this screen. What does he like? He likes that we have a strong military and high gold per turn. Okay. We got Reformed Church. Um, um, that's less wildcard slots than Monarchy. The religious combat strength is pretty good in theological combat. Otherwise, I would probably stick with Monarchy. What did we get? Simultaneum and religious, or does this +5 religious strength and theological combat? Wars of religion, +4 combat strength when a non-religious unit fights a civilization that follows another religion. Mali doesn't have another religion, otherwise that would be probably not even necessary anyways. Um, okay. So, do we have a tech list? Okay. Okay. Frederberg, what are you? Is that Wes? I'm sorry. I was more worried that like wait, if I were in QI's position there, I wouldn't want it to be live streamed. Hey, are you okay? Are you doing okay? Is your life good right now? Um, which is who's what? I think there was that you can't be a proxy, act as proxy for two people at once. Is are you acting as a proxy for someone else right now? Okay. What are we doing in Fredericksburg? We could. I mean, it's a really good district, but yeah, that's um housing, two housing. I think that's incorrect. Plus one housing per level of walls, plus two diplomatic influence or diplomatic favor for every Renaissance wall. Plus 50% influence points is passive. So it'd just be some housing, which you've got 7 out of 10 housing already. Yeah. We could. Well, you could build a Kothon in this lake that is unconnected, which is not a good idea, even if it's a plus one. Or you could build it into the ocean, which might be a better idea, honestly. It's not inherently no. Or really, yeah, it's not. The main One of the main differences is the Kothon will give us food yield per citizen working there, and the commercial hub won't. And we are low on food in Fredericksburg. Um, Sorry, Wes. You should come here if you wanted to be able to build in all your cities. Hey, Mesopotamia, what are we building? I mean, Kothon's in like it's on its own island. Like that extends its trade route range, I think, too. Okay, so we can get plus four. Why is that? Oh, because of the aqueduct. Yeah, nice. I don't know why it played the sound of a worker removing something because there was no worker there. Okay. Hi. It really is. And there's like no way to fix that from what I see other than an industrial zone or an encampment. Uh, uh Straight up I do not see it. Um you could remove a marsh and then these two fish are improved. This one is not improved. But if the volcano erupts, it could remove this fish. So an improvement might end up being a waste. Uh, a lighthouse is plus one food to every coastal tile, but food is not what you're worrying about. You're worrying about housing and production. 50s. Which, if you need more production, we could just build an industrial zone for the next 57 turns. That would be if we build a lighthouse. That'll give us another trade. Actually, wait. Can we just build a trade? No, we have a trader that's somewhere. Let's let's look for this trader that's somewhere here. Yes, because it says we have 5 out of 6, but it won't let me build a new trader. It means there's a trader that is ready to start a new route. Did I miss one? Oh, duh. Uh, where is? Oh, this one is probably just finishing. I don't know. I don't know why it. Just look at the trade route overview. Duh. Okay. I produce a trader unit to use this route, and we need more we well, that's a bug. Regardless, we should get another capacity if we build a lighthouse in 24 turns. Although, if you want, because you're at 5 out of 6 housing, you might want a granary, and it's faster for the same amount of housing. Is that definitive? Okay. Alright. This guy, I assume, was going to kill those barbarians. Oh, we've got... I forgot about cartography. Okay. This is proselytizer. Ooh, that's a good promotion. Okay, that's over there. Got it. I could just connect these if that was what this... Actually, can I connect these? I don't think I can, and I'm not sure why. I thought you could, but maybe not religious units. I guess religious units don't have to worry about combat usually. Okay, Byreme... I don't know what this one was doing, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, who owns this city? I'm gonna assume, Kevin, that Wes wanted this truffles improved. We can make a truffles industry next turn. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Pretty likely that. Oh, actually, is this? Yeah, QI. Are we converting this city or spreading here? No, it's more likely than anywhere else other than this other place that's already being converted. It is almost converted, and over time it should. This one, are we converting this? I thought that would have done it. Huh. Oh, it's a bigger city, that's why. I guess. I don't know. Um, I don't. How much are we planning to take in the war? I guess Parliament. We cannot go. We're legally not allowed to end the war. Period. There is no end war case. This is probably being sent to this fish. I don't know what this one is supposed to do though, if that's the case. Um. Uh. This is just called Builder. This one is also called Builder. So neither of these should be under Finance's control, but that would mean that they're under Wes's control probably. Or these are, yeah, no, these are. I don't know if we captured these. And Wes is gone. Um, Hi Angus. It's literally noon for me, but I appreciate the sentiment. So you wanted to build this fish, Kevin? Okay. And what about with this one? Inuk, you could improve the fish that the volcano might destroy, and you could remove a marsh and build like a farm there, which would be a net neutral with a slight one-time food benefit for 2 charges. Okay. Oh, we do have that. Oh, right, they aren't. I don't know if they built a boat while I was gone, but I predicted that they aren't going to be building boats. Are we trying to take Kangara currently? I, I can't see why else the pikemen would be here. What is this? Okay. Kevin? Okay. Crossbows. Very good. Um, uh, Pilgrim. Are we spreading to our own city here? Or our new city here? We have. Oh, we are getting a golden age. It doesn't really matter for air score. Yeah, it'll passively spread from this city. We just got stirrups. Oh, we must be suzerain of Fez. Okay. Well, that's why we got that. Research. Um. Hmm. +1 movement for embarked units. As West talking in government chat. Sorry, who is proxying me? What? It's a frigate, which is an upgrade for the quadrireme and a +1 movement for embarked units, and then a bank and the Great Zimbabwe Wonder. Probably a good idea. That'll speed up our religious units in the water. Mostly. Um, we are definitely sending the religious units over the water though. Okay, maybe I should. I mean, I can do damage to the city with this, but not. I prefer to get chip damage in first. I'll just get some free XP from this quadrireme attacking me. Um, I don't know why this one is all the way up here. It's probably better to. Oh, that's probably why. Pillage for heals and then walk back towards that way. Go back towards that way. Scouts healed. We can go over here, get that tribal village. Wait, Kevin's not on Wes's proxy list. Okay, well, that's interesting. I'm going to check for myself at this point, because I have to be sure. Wes, uh, th- I mean, as far as I know, Kevin added himself here, but he is on the list. Oh, brought receipts. I'd like him to make a decision so I know who controls New Fredericksburg. You can choose Angus. That sounds really convincing. You're in. No, not up to me. And also, haha, good one, Angus. That wasn't even Angus's idea. That's funny. All right. Um, Kevin, what do you want with this builder? Crabs? Okay. This island? Or you mean the big one, right? Yeah. You wouldn't have much space in either city, um, which could be not much production. If you settle on the left side, you will get better production from having these reefs. Um, Better production in the water, that is. If you settle like two that are half and half on the land. Dies. Um, West doesn't have a preference. Or West doesn't have a preference that he's already made clear. Yeah, you should. Yeah, if you want the two advisor spots to be separate, actually no, those are too close together. Huh. I see that. Yeah, it'd be a. They're pretty good tiles. I didn't remember that Reef's got +1 food. That's pretty nice. Um, yeah. If you. So do you want to settle the one on the right or? Yeah, there are contested tiles from Fez there. Um, It says that's faster, but I don't think that'll actually be that. Were we at war with Fez? Oh, maybe. I don't know. They're ours for sure. Brazil's Sikh, interesting. I guess we were exploring down here because we got open borders, so that makes sense. Uh, oh, this is the one that was circumnavigating. Industry opportunity. That's next turn's problem. Quick. I should have. I should have thought. Does the stream title say what turn it started at? Okay. Could what? Okay. Okay. Um. Can we sell off our extra gypsum and stuff for money? Uh. That's foreign. Okay. Wait. Okay. Because Wes is his first proxy. So we want to sell the gypsum for 11 gold per turn and 3 gold. Is that good? It's an extra, so we don't get any benefit from keeping it. Fem. Alright, and then we can make the same deal for truffles. If that's alright. Okay. Money. That was 22 gold per turn from those two deals. Okay, that's the end of the turn. What policy cards did we unlock? Oh, right. Wow. That was one long turn. She wants to buy our Niter. Probably gonna... I don't know who's that's up to, but... Is it? I... It is... I wouldn't sell... We don't have much Niter yet. And if we want to build frigates with our new technology, we'll need it. So I would... Scythia. Um... Yeah. Yeah. Um... Yeah, Scythia is over here by Korea. Alright, we don't have Tay. I mean, a little early before the idea of Ukraine was a thing. It, I think it's um um we don't have Taylor. Does, is that explicit or is it just say we need Taylor for this? I am taking this as legal advice. Oh, okay. Okay, so if we're going to settle more cities on different continents, we could be getting +3 starting population on them, and then +2 movement for naval and embarked units, and +2 loyalty per turn for cities not in our capital continent. Um, Traders can't be plundered, and then trade routes get +3 gold per specialty district in foreign cities if they're international. Um, that's +2 movement for all missionaries, apostles, and inquisitors, and +2 charges. Okay, the profit points don't matter. We would get the movement on the water from Hixunt Draconis. Um, so the main difference would be the +2 charges. Um, do we have a bunch of cities we still plan to settle? Probably not. I did see a few islands, but let me look at the continent map mode because if they're on the same continent as us, then it won't matter. So okay, we're on purple. That's purple. Yeah, there would be one city in Africa. I don't. I mean, yeah, we could wait with the current settler, but to the north. This one. Um, those are fish. They're not. They're just bonus resources. You'd get one amber, and you'd have 3 tundra and 2 snow tiles. Um, I mean, Inuk is a pretty good launching off point. You know, assuming we actually want to invade Korea. I honestly don't think under those conditions that Hicks and Draconis is going to be that worth it. Maybe we should just do Exodus of the Evangelists if we want to spread a religion. +2 charges is really good. True. Any objections to that? Okay. Do you... Oh, this We need an alliance with another civilization to get the boost for that. That's a pretty good option. Yeah. Oh, Merchant Confederation. Yes, I can. I was just reading it. Oh, and a governor title. Nice. Okay. Oh, Tyre's still building settlers. I forgot about that. Uh, yeah, no. Oh, wow. Okay, Man at Arms really. Oh, I guess they're in the jungle. That's probably why they didn't take that as much damage as I expected. Okay, where is this settler going? I guess you probably. It's probably here, but Kevin, do you know where this settler was supposed to go? I don't know if that's a lie or not. That sounded remarkably like a lie. Oh yeah, there is two niter and a whatever those are thinking. I mean, it's a science tile, but okay. And a +2 campus. Well, I guess the niter is in the way. No. You'd have to build a campus there before you knew there was niter there because Civ 6. You could put a city on either the niter or the geothermal fissures. Um, but that is interesting. You might want a city there too. You are just far enough away, and also being on a different landmass, even if it's a tiny island, reduces the it down to 2, I think. Um, this not being red also indicates that you can do it. Um, if this was going here, I don't know if we should divert it though. Well, I guess okay, we're not going to reach the island this turn anyways, right? So we can just like move here, and then next turn we aren't even getting into the water yet. Okay, so it was going in that direction. Okay, what are we doing in Tyre? I That's probably a good idea. Ooh, we could get shipyards for that extra production, and that might give a. Okay, that's only +5 production, I guess, but it's not bad. No. Uh, do we have? Maybe we should, and we should also consider naval infrastructure would double the amount of production that those shipyards give us to 10, or it would be 10 in the capital, um, instead of urban planning, um, which is probably superfluous at this point. Are we building any wonders still, Huey? 5 turns. Nice. It's almost done. Um, Well, we have 2 turns until it unlocks our things again, so we can just put for now we'll just use the settler one, and then we will build another settler, like you said, and then what are we gonna do in August? We could, um, it's pretty bad production. I honestly I feel like that wasn't our fault. We didn't pillage any mines here. I assume we would. Guess I could. Yeah, no. We barely need this crossbowman. Okay, QI, we've got an apostle with 4 charges left. We could error score. Okay, move 1 tile at a time. Yeah, good idea. Yeah. Okay, now where are we taking this guy? This guy was going to Anuk. Uh, what do we want with this guy? We could build a mine in this city that we said we need production in, like here. We are. There's no land unit that's gonna be in the way, but the other one is. Yeah, no land unit will be able to reach us even when we're there. At least I don't even know if they have one then. It doesn't look like it, at least. Okay, it looks like we were building a lumber mill with this guy, but I don't know. I don't know what. Sure. This island? This 2 tundra and 2 fish and 1 amber and 1 reef island. Interesting idea. I don't even know why we have a quadrireme all the way up here, actually. And we must have went through Muscat. Oh, actually, I think I remember doing that. Well, holy shit, Vilnius is not doing well. 5 HP and under siege. Spain is apparently taking it over. I assume. Blame the main on Spain. Yeah. Um. Do we even? First of all, like we would have to have them as a suzerain, and we don't. So this is Korea's city-state. This is Korea's problem. Korean Vilnius. You know. Okay. And Vilnius's bonus isn't even that good for us if we don't have an alliance. Speaking of alliances, do we want to make an alliance to get the boost for diplomatic service? Spain. That's they're the people that like us. I don't. They shouldn't like us. We're trying to win religion, and they hate people who follow different religions. That's not the same guy with the facial hair. Okay, we're gonna I'll just look more over here then, I guess. Should be able to see the Spanish capital soon. Harlem, I remember it was losing loyalty, although. Okay, we should be able to fully convert the city this turn with our last charge here. Uh, there we go. 200 science. Square rigging's done next turn. I don't know how many turns that got us, though. Um, okay. Um, um, 520, so yeah, probably 2 turns then. Although, with the, yeah, no, that's probably, Apostles are probably still worth it compared to Missionaries, because our era dedication did give us +2 to, like, both, Apostle and Missionary charges, but, um, Apostle could still, like, get you an extra, like, 3 charges or a really good ability, so. I'll just send this one over here to help against barbarians or in the war. Um, okay, we were. Do you want to build an industry here? 25% gold in this city. Kevin, is this yours? Doesn't matter. Convert. Oh, this city. Yeah, I don't know if the AI even knows there's about to be a city here though, so it might just leave. Um, okay, we're we're on our third turn. Do we want to accept this diplomatic delegation? Fem, your blonde's proxy. Uh, he likes us more, and it gives him a little bit of info about. Or this one is he'll like know where our capital is located, but that's not very threatening. Uh, you're probably thinking of Spain. This is Brazil. I mean, either way, this won't make Korea upset with us at all. If we allied, then maybe, but this won't do that. It'll just make him more likely to like us. Okay. Korea's upset with us, but it's unrelated. She just thinks we aren't good enough at science. No, you get your own gunpowder. We're never good enough. We need to reach for the skies. Okay, +1 movement for embarked units. That's good because that apostle was being really slow. Frigate bonus. All right. I assume we didn't want to raise this city. I guess that's up to me, anyways. But this one's losing loyalty. Okay, this is 3.3 per turn. Probably it'll. We could for 240. That'd stop us from getting a trebuchet this turn. The loyalty won't update until next turn. Um, it is in the city. Um, yeah, I'm not trying to take it with the man at arms. I'm just trying to escort the apostle. If I go, my main problem is that they can bombard us with the walls. Um, and I don't know. What are we doing here? Oh, we were going there. And I don't know if that's. We should. We might be. Actually, I don't know if we'll be able to spread the religion there? I think we will. If you're This is a risk to your apostle mainly because if the man at arms dies, your apostle's screwed. So this is up to you if you want to risk trying to go in and spread, and then maybe go back out if it gets too scary. 4 is the so you could go over to our new city and spread there instead. Nope, but it wouldn't have a risk of losing the apostle. It would use up a charge, and the one of the 4 charges, and then you could what? A while. I mean, yeah. Um, the walls are intrinsic to the city. We would want to trebuchet it. Um, the encampment is if they have one, it's got its own walls on top of it, and I don't think they have one, thankfully. Um, yeah, I don't know. Up to you on this. Uh, they might they might have a boat. Ooh, we could get up here because it doesn't have walls. Um, so we could convert our new city on the way, and that would help with loyalty too. It says I could get there in 1 turn too. Yes, that evangelist sure did exit that situation real quick. Um, okay, industrialization is unlocked. We'd need 2 workshops to get that. And once we do, then we can build factories and find coal. We could get banks, printing. What religion thing did we have? We have right, religious colonization. So printing press won't boost our thing. Um, uh, Great works. Forbidden City is really good. Like a real, it's 1 wildcard policy slot for the rest of the game. The and you just have to have an flat land tile adjacent to a city center to build it. And I don't know if you guys, if anywhere thinks they could build that, but 2 universities to get the boost for this. Um, we already have 1, don't we? Yes. Wait, no, we don't. Not there. I don't even know if we have a second. I remember having 2 campuses. That's why what I'm figuring out right now. Um, you may be correct. I think you're correct. Yes, unless we take this city. Okay, yeah. So we're not gonna get the boost to this anytime soon. Printing. So we could still get it. The Great Zimbabwe Wonder. Yeah. Okay. Kothon in Fredericksburg complete. We could build a lighthouse. That gets a citizen slot, which means more food for people working in the lighthouse. Or, yeah, more. Oh, yes, big. Forgot about that for a second. It's up to you, Kevin. You don't have a lot of other options. Okay, we bought the monument. We should probably build a granary. That usually helps because getting the population up helps with loyalty. Uh, 65 turns. We don't have whatever we choose. It doesn't matter at that amount of production. Wow. Yeah. Not production actually. You need to build a shipyard. I would go with granary. Yes. It's a yeah. That's the main problem. It's not a very good city. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of a longer way around there, just because. Okay. What are we doing in? Okay, we're getting crabs here. You said. What are we doing in Lixus? We could build a mine, a farm, or a farm. In New Fredericksburg. You two farms available. That's kind of the problem with a desert city. Um, Petra. Okay, promotion available. Irene. Oh right, it was following the. What happened to the? Okay, the apostle was moving two before. Oh, it got the +1 from the tech and the +2 from the era thing. Yeah, it is now moving the speed of the Byroom. Okay. And okay, what do we? I assume we want the dye plantation. Whose is this? This is, I guess, West under Wes's. I don't know why that took both my movement. Oh, there's woods here. Just very small woods, like 5 trees. Very cool. Okay, what are we building? Granary and monument, and then Kothon are the faster things to build. I'm sure this is like the 5th session that Wes is in violation of the thing. Classic. Um, but like, that's also up to you. That's pretty good point. I don't know what a cod is doing here. This is not a good. Or actually, that's half a cod and half Kabul, isn't it? That's probably why. Oh, these are all Kabul. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because yeah, Byram, we were doing a bit of scouting. We do a little bit of scouting. Medieval fairs next turn. Okay. Okay, so we started on 145. This is our 4th turn. Scythia thinks we don't pose a threat. I feel like that's a challenge. Medieval fairs got Medina Corner aesthetics. Okay, Merchant Confederation. +1 gold from every envoy at a city-state. It's a very high gold policy. Um, yes, a few. We don't need the gold, but if I'm just saying compared to if we're putting something in wildcard to get gold, then we should probably switch it to merchant, but we aren't. If you're okay, if you think so, yeah, 32 is pretty big. Okay. We got a governor title. Uh, wow. That's. I, I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny to take another choice away from Wes by giving it to Kevin? But yeah, QI, I'll give you the governor title. You've got Pingala and Phoenix. We do. +1 science per pop in the city. 9. I mean, it'd be alright. Um, we could. Here's. That was one option I have. But Liang is currently in our captured city trying to raise loyalty, and I was thinking we could potentially get someone new to replace her, and then we can actually move her over to Anuk, although or somewhere else, I guess. Any of your. Uh, I for now we could just do aquaculture because loyalty is probably we don't or yeah, okay, yeah, we can get aquaculture right away if we want. Is that what you want? The other thing I was thinking is you could move her to Anuk and then put like Victor in Aragas, but without aquaculture, all she would give you is the +1 builder charge to builders you build there, and you aren't building a whole lot there. Yeah. So if you're up for it, I'd do aquaculture. Okay. What are we doing for civics? We could do exploration, humanism. Colonial offices is potentially good for us. Press gangs is okay. We want press gangs. Double production towards industrial era and earlier naval units, and we can get a boost if we build another caravel, or we have a caravel, right? I hope so. Otherwise, it'll be more expensive. We don't have a caravel. We need to upgrade 2 biremes or build 2 caravels. Yep, but every turn you save is a turn you don't waste or something. Okay, what do we want to do in this? You could build a Kothon. You could build a dam in a lot of turns, actually. Maybe don't do the dam right now. The watermill would give a +1 food to the rice on top of its intrinsic +1 food, +1. Kothons are pretty good. And you'd get a +3. We speaking of, we built a Kothon. Probably a good idea. We could also, yeah, okay. We were building a mine there. That cut that down pretty significantly. Um, are we planning on keeping Condi alive and trying to like have them flip, or are we supposed to be taking this? No, it has it. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to take. So I agree. Okay, we'll go here and then do that like we were going to. Good, that worked. Okay, yeah, Caravel upgrades. We could afford to get the boost, but that would set us back majorly on a trebuchet. Possess two caravels is basically what it means. Like you can upgrade to get it. I've done it before. Um, it'd give us 40% of the 5-turn tech. Um, yeah. Yeah. So it would save us 2 turns, but it would be more than 2 turns worth of gold. So the trebuchet is probably more worth it, I guess. Then. Um, okay, we have a trader in Phoenix. Phoenix is doing all right without a trader right now. It's done in 3 turns. Actually, it is fair. Apparently, Phoenix to Fredericksburg is only going to take 4 turns to do the trade route, so it won't. Okay. Yeah, I think people need help if they live in Arizona. Okay. We don't really have much we can do in New Fredericksburg here other than a couple farms. We could buy. Never mind. Trebuchet comes first. Um, it's getting that tile, but we don't. Okay, what do we want to do with this builder? You could do that. I that might even be the best option. I mean, it's not gonna work this a farm tile if we build one. Yeah, the cattle are definitely gonna be next on what it works anyways. Um, when it gets another pop. Okay, maybe we'll build a mine here. That's 5 turns. Cool. Um, right, so this is going to Scythia. I go with the boat first. That's the plan. Dies. Oh right, we start with our religion. I forgot about that. Yeah. Um, there's their capital. I was just about to say I'm surprised we haven't found the capital yet of Spain. Uh, we can sell an amber to Pedro for 11 per turn. Um, Fem, can I get you to sign off on that? Okay. All right. It happens to everyone. Okay. Nope. Can't do that. It's gonna give us the Philosopher's Stone in 2 cities. No. Sorry, we don't have a parliament right now. We couldn't do that even if we wanted to. Um, Shipyard is probably what you want to make in Fredericksburg, is my guess. Unless, yeah, production. The shipyard on Kothons looks really cool. It like compare the that, and then it goes outwards there. I like the Kothon's look. I have to move this guy, and then I can buy a trebuchet. Do you want cattle improved in Kangaba? Or a milk tile, as you said earlier? I mean, it is, but that's just... Yeah, we're building a milk farm. I guess a milk farm does make a little sense. I doing that one more time and it should pop. Um, we might want to consider upgrading this archer. Um, I don't want to approach from the coast here because you have really reduced defenses while you're embarked. Okay, do we want to do that marsh removal and then build something like a farm there to replace it? Um, was that the plan? Because it's a net neutral food, but you get the one-time boost of food. Or did you want to improve the fish that the mountain... The volcano could or could not destroy those fish at any point. I mean, I guess it isn't active, so for now, that's probably better, actually. Uh, ooh, New Frederberg, maybe? Currently it's working some good tiles and it still hasn't even gotten to the crabs, so... But, farm soon might be a good idea. If you wanted to divert this... which tile? I don't think it matters. No. It doesn't, I don't think. Farms being adjacent to each other is helpful. Um, alright. Okay, so this settler is now able to settle in the spot it was intended to. Are you going to divert it and risk any whatever that may bring? There's no rule against it, but West might be upset if you do it. Who knows? I just don't want to get blamed for this. I'm just trying to make it clear that this is all on you if the niter or these things. Okay. Okay, we could get pasture on sheep or cattle. Uh, Sheep is a better tile. Or so either a sheep pasture or a lumber mill. Then I guess up to you, Kevin. It doesn't matter a whole lot. We have two charges, so we can do both. Oh, well, that's a slightly worse tile than either sheep or lumber mill. Although it is right there. So if we had four charges, I would have started with that for sure. Or three. Okay. Um, Cool. So, is that the end of our fifth turn? It is, I think. So, well, well, yeah, that's okay. Well, we did start on 145. Like at the end of 145, there was one thing left to do. Um, Fem, do we want the Netherlands to like us? Wooden shoes and cheese and stroopwafels? I don't. I feel like that is not how you pronounce that. I'm not super good with Dutch, but I'm pretty sure you've added a syllable there at the very least. I do know a little bit about Dutch. Okay, Huey is done next turn, which is big, if true. Um, so do people here? How do we feel about how long we want to go today, or are able to go today? Okay, well maybe we'll get Huey done then. Okay, Ir has completed a trader. That's why a trader was in production. That's why it was acting like there. Okay, so Ir can trade it. Yeah, yeah. Trading the capital is usually good, and yeah, two of those food is because it's because of Magnus. So, okay, what does Ir want to do? You could do an aqueduct. Oh, right, then that's the good commercial hub spot. That's why we weren't sure about it. Barracks or stables, ancient walls. Shipyard in 15 turns. That would help your production though. And your food's about to be. Or no, that's in the other place. You could build a. You could do a builder and on the rice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have lumber mills now. Okay. Um. Okay, we were building that. And go there and. Wow, they really did a number on this thing immediately. We're gonna go here and um, cry a little bit, probably. It is losing loyalty, but it should be okay. If we, hmm, I could potentially bring this crossbowman in there to increase its loyalty, and it's also kind of weak. I can't do it this turn, but I could do it. That might be better. Like I might want to do that instead of assuming it lives. Yeah. Um, do we want to upgrade this archer to a crossbowman? Okay. Now, approaching with this trebuchet is really tricky because it has walls, and I don't want the trebuchet to be the one to take damage immediately. So I'll start outside of its range. Once we get observation balloons, this won't be a problem, I guess, but that's a little bit in the future. They can't have moved, is the thing. Um, they don't have a setup thing, but if they without promotions, if they've moved, then they can't fire. +3 era score from that. So which tile are we settling on? Um, if you settle on one of the niters instead of on the geothermal fissure, you also get that nice iron tile. So maybe this lower niter. Yep, you do. You yeah, and also it's a nice tile. Like three food, one production, one science on without a mine is really good. Oh, and late game, I guess geothermal fissure also lets you build a power source. Yeah. It'll still be in our range. Okay. Oh, that's a nice tile. Why is that so good? Oh, there's a wonder here. No, it's because of Chichen Itza. A wonder makes pretty nice tiles. Um, we probably do, and by we I mean you. 520. There we go. This scout. Do we have any tribal villages left? One down there. Two down there. Um, that's pretty far, but I you know what? It can handle it. There's no barbarians anywhere near there, and also it's a scout. I'm not super fussed. Guys, we have reports of a village where in Antarctica. Aren't we currently on the literal opposite side of the world? Yeah, but we have to visit them and see if they have any sick tech. I mean, that's true. I've seen the thing. I know how this goes. Okay. And wonder. That's not a nice sound. The crossbowman, the one that we thought we would lose. I've never played Civ 2. That's a little bit before my time. Probably literally before I was born. I I kind of I've seen Civ 2's graphics and I that sounds hard to believe. Okay, we got Giovanni de Medici. Uh, are we not allowed to make this decision? I think I think the Minister of Finance makes this decision. Who would make this decision? So what do we do? We could just end it here, I guess. And then, you know, yes, that's why I thought it would be financial. Well, it says the following. It says you are in control of great merchants, is what that says. Um, which I would assume would imply choosing whether to recruit or pass. Mercantilism, and we get a free. Do we have a bank here? We don't have the tech for banks yet, actually, do we? No, we don't. So we get a free bank, and it'll also have two great work slots in it. There's a bank. And there's Huey. We're working a lot of tiles here, yeah. And the lakes, yes. Uh, these two aren't actually being worked. Um, we might consider giving them to Irithable because it'll still get the bonus from the yeah. It isn't just the one city; it's all lake tiles in the Empire. So if uh, Irithable is currently working one production, one food when these are a two food, one production, one gold each. So if you give it both of these, I don't know why I said that. It is not working those tiles. Um, yes, it always does work itself. It is not working any tiles that are like worse than this actually. So I think those are just tiles that these cities will grow into with whichever one does. Um, for now, that looks like no problem at all. Okay, so you've finished Huey. Huey, you can make another temple so that you can start buying apostles from a little closer to the east than Fredericksburg, I guess. Um, it's sure we could get, but you can build a mosque after building the temple, and it gives you more faith to buy them more often. Um, Angkor not no good place for that. No good place for either of the wonders. You have a builder you put a couple turns into, or one turn. You um you've got a couple fishing boats you can do to the east, and also Irithable might be able to use it. Okay, aqueduct is done in Lixus. Um, we could do a workshop for 6 turns, or a dam in 12. Workshop in 6 would speed up all these other things, though. Oh, right, yeah. Because of Civ 6 being weird, it might be better to place the dam and then. Uh, because it's like how many Civ. I don't remember exactly, but I know that the farther you advance in tech, the more districts cost to build or something. So if you place one and then start working something else instead, you keep the initial cost of it. So if you want that dam there, then I would probably do that, Kevin. Okay. I'm assuming you want it in the non-wheat, non-rice tile. Yes. So you can just start that, and it locks the dam in there, and then you could do the workshop, and that'll speed up the production for the dam later too. What? Don't make me start cursing. I'll do it. I never read that book. Do they say the D word a lot? I cannot believe you just censored Hoover Dam. Okay, we've got a missionary here. Oh. I'm not sure. It depends on... Oh, yeah, it does. Um, we it's we'd wanna land before we do anything, but yes, we could. Yeah, it's much better to combat if you want to do that. All right, we just struck them with lightning for half their health. That's how debates work if you're religious. Okay. I don't know if this swordsman is gonna be able to escape. If the crossbowman pursues, it won't. Um, hmm. Uh, should I just bring this pikeman back to... Right? Oh, wait. No, I can do this. There we go. Um, Spossel is one charge. We can just land it on the copper and then... That's good. I don't think so. We were doing that. Yes, we did. We've got one charge here. When are we getting another? Oh wow, tiles are few and far between here. We could get a lumber mill in Utica with this. I guess that's going between governors. I think I'd already. Oh, it was. Isn't. Oh, isn't this one owned by? Did we get mercantilism already? No, we didn't. I mean, okay, you could clear the marsh, but you don't have enough charges to build a farm to replace it. So it would be a net negative. Okay. I mean, maybe. Yep. You do get like a food boost when you do it, though. Are you asking me to rename it currently? Okay. What? Oh, the builder. We're naming our builders. They all start with B when they're owned by the when they're the dragon savages. When they're owned by the finance minister by when they're usually ones we capture. I guess only has been from things we've captured. Um, okay, so we can get orator two. Okay, we can get two spreads. 100 gold when you convert a city, or martyr. I'd go with two spreads. That's an 8 spread, which means it would have been 9 if it was the one about the getting it one next to a wonder. Okay, 150. I did automatically start sending it to the east. My bad. We can send it up north though. That's a lot of spreads though. Um, we we it has to be at war, but at war does make it a little harder. Probably, yeah. All right, I will. Yeah, we are. Did I mean we could end it just right now if we want. This is we got pretty much everything big done that we need to. Any. I don't know. You think that's a good idea? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Kevin? Um, I vote for. Okay. Good stream. Yeah, I will remember to send it. Let me